What's up, my YouTube family? Sergeant Graybeard with another Division 2 video. Today is Monday, March 8th, and as always, I hope this message finds you healthy and safe. As most of you know by now, the game put out some information at the end of last week in regards to what we can expect for Year 3. So today, my friends, I want to go over that information, try to answer any questions you have, and talk about what we can expect from the game in the near future. Now, if you happen to be new here, first of all, welcome. Secondly, feel free to hit that subscribe button. We would love for you to be a part of our gaming family. And if you enjoyed this or found it helpful at all, take a quick second and hit that like button. It really does help us out. So as we start today's video off, I'd like to take a few minutes and just talk about my personal feelings in regards to what we can expect for Year 3. And for those of you that have been here for a while, you know how much I love this game, and more importantly, you know how much I love the community that surrounds it. And actually, while we're on that topic, one thing I want to mention really quick is a lot of you have reached out to the channel. You were asking why didn't I put out a news video last week, and that's because honestly there really wasn't information until Friday. But I want to let you guys know moving forward, nothing is going to change for me in regards to this game. I will still be doing weekly build videos and, the weekly updates where we talk about the vendor resets. I'm doing farming things from exotics to certain gear. So once again, my friends, I want to stress I am not going anywhere. This game is a part of the fabric of this channel and nothing is going to change in regards to that. So one of the things I've mentioned in a lot of my recent news videos is the fact that if you're watching any Division 2 content, whether it's my channel or someone else's, there are amazing content creators out there. You fall in one of three categories in my opinion. You are either a day one player like myself, you've been playing nonstop, that's not going to change. You're someone who's new to the game, or you're someone who took a break for a while and now is coming back and you really want to find out what the future actually looks like. And the reason I bring that up, and again, this is just my opinion, but I don't think that this news information is going to affect the player base that's going on in the game right now. And I'll say that for a few reasons. First of all, we have not had any new content in about 5.5 months. It was on September 22nd of last year that Title Update 11 came out, and with that was the launch of the summit. But since then, what have we gotten? It's been, another season, some leagues, some global events, and the last big thing we had was Codename Nightmare, which was, an apparel event. Now, we all know the game recently had said that Title Update 12.1 was supposed to be the last major update for the game, but since that was announced, what has taken place? They've announced the fact that they're going to not only continue to bring us content, but bring us brand new stuff towards the end of the year. And my friends, that decision was made recently. That's something that has taken place over the last 6 months. So while we've all been here playing the same thing and in many ways been a little bit frustrated, the game has continued to grow, people have returned, and a lot of new players are now in the game. Having said that, let's now get into the information that they gave us on Friday. Now, as always, I don't want to bore you and read you all the notes verbatim, but I will make sure to leave a link to the notes so you can check them out for yourself if you want to. You can see here that the plan moving forward is this. Right now, the next season, which is Season 5, is going to be a rerun of Season 1, giving players the chance to collect rewards and collectibles that they may have missed out on previously. They then go on to mention the fact that there will also be regular leagues and global events for us to participate in, and on top of that, they're going to continue to support the game with new apparel events and some minor title updates focused on game health. And once again, my friends, as I mentioned earlier, we've been doing the same thing for the past 5.5 months. And if you're like me, you're still farming, you're still enjoying it. And obviously, if you want to take a break, do so. And once this new content comes out, a lot of players will be returning as well. Which now brings me to what is that new content going to be? And you can see here towards the middle of the page, they say that in the next major update, we are looking to bring a game mode that is entirely new to the franchise. Along with the new game mode, we are investigating new ways to progress your agent with an emphasis on increasing build variety and viability. We will be revealing more about what lies ahead as the update gets closer. Now, as far as the timeline goes, at the bottom of the page, they go on to mention the fact that, it's still in its early stages and it's going to take several months to complete. And as a result, the next major update is currently scheduled for late 2021 at the earliest. Many of you have reached out to the channel over the weekend asking me if, what do I think the next game mode is going to be? And honestly, I have no idea, and I don't even really want to guess. However, I sincerely hope they bring survival back to the game because in my opinion, that was one of the best game modes in the first game by far. I think it's more than safe to say that we are going to see so much speculation online in regards to what this game mode might be. People are going to say, oh, it's Battle Royale, it's going to be this or that. At this point, my friends, we have no idea, and in my mind, I'm going to wait until the game says something before I actually hold stock in it. Next, I'd like to talk about the state of the game, and as most of you know by now, Hamish has moved on. He was one of the pioneers who launched that thing. At this point, we don't know if it's going to continue. I believe it will, and as always, as soon as I have any more information, I will pass it along. Moving on, I'd now like to talk about what the Division said 2020 was like for them, and you can see here it says, we are proud of what we were able to achieve with the Division in 2020. Like most of you, our team had to adapt to this new normal, yet it was during that time that we reached an amazing milestone for the Division franchise. Now, one thing I think a lot of you have heard me mention before is the fact that 2020 obviously did not go as planned for this game, and I personally think that what's going to happen this year is all of the things they wanted to accomplish with the game last year are going to get done, and then hopefully then the franchise will continue to move forward. A few more things, my friends, and then I'm going to start to wrap this up. First of all, I want to make sure I wish this game a very happy birthday. It was 5 years ago today that the first Division came out, and honestly, in my opinion, it is still one of my favorite games of all time. Secondly, I'd like to mention the fact that I think it was on Saturday, I put up a poll on YouTube asking you guys to let me know what shade level you are currently at. Now, as of right now, 59% of you are at shade level between 0 and 500. Which once again brings me to something I said a little while ago, which is that there are a lot of people in this game who are new, who are just returning. They still have a lot to do, and I know for myself there are still so many things I want to farm for, and it's something where I don't see my gameplay changing anytime soon. With all of that being said, my friends, I'm going to start to wrap this up. As always, I want to take a moment and thank you all for your continued support. You guys have helped me build this channel. We are a family, and like I said before, I have no plans on going anywhere. And as always, any questions or comments you have, please leave down below. Most of you that have been here for a while know that one of my main goals in creating this channel was to, build a gaming community where people work together, help each other out. So if there's anything you're struggling with in the game or have any questions, let me know and I will try to get back to you as quickly as I can. Now, in regards to my future news videos, I'm going to put those out as frequently as I can. So, I'd like to do them every week, but if nothing really happens in the game on a weekly basis, I'm not going to really, bring you a video about that. However, on Tuesdays, no matter what, we will always do our weekly updates. As I mentioned at the beginning of this, if you happen to be new here, feel free to hit that subscribe button. We would love for you to be a part of our gaming family. If you enjoyed this, you could hit that like button as well. But most importantly, take care of yourselves, be kind to each other, and we will talk to you soon. Thanks again, everyone.